In what may be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded radical changes to the permafrost in Antarctica.
The Pandora virus, a so-called giant virus with the largest genome size ever recorded.
The crabs also display increased aggression, even towards larger predators.
A striking new weather anomaly has claimed many coastlines around the world. NASA is examining these clouds to figure out...
We've detected large amounts of an organic composite. So far, the sample doesn't match any of the DNA records we've compared it with.
We all saw it. Those creatures coming out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon. As of today, we are at war.
It's taking their minds. I saw them walk right into the sea. Thousands of people. Thousands.
The mist is gone, but the city is dead. The roads are broken. You must join one of the havens. Do not attempt to survive on your own.
Hello. My name is Blood, and I am fairly new to this whole YouTube thing, but I figured I would try to record a couple of things. I guess if that makes sense. Obviously it does. I don't know. Don't expect, like, Markiplier charisma from me, so that's the best I can tell you. However, I figured I would record Phoenix Point, a game which I have been playing a little bit of recently, but not too much. So I think I'll start from a fresh new game, let the intro roll here, and then talk a little bit more about it in a moment. And we will be doing heroic difficult, or heroic? Yeah, let's go with heroic, that sounds better than yes. I already went through the prologue and tutorial. It's a bit lengthy, to say the least, so I'm not going to worry about it but yeah, the intro roll. Well, after the loading screen.
The Phoenix Project was founded on October 24th, 1945. The Second War to end all wars was over, but there were those who understood that we could no longer afford to think in terms of nations and empires. For a time, the Phoenix Project successfully navigated the political conflicts of its era. That was our golden age. Phoenix Project operatives scoured the world for clues. We had bases in 24 countries. Even the heavens were not off limits. But out there, on the far side of the moon, began our downfall. The failure of the Phoenix 2 mission exposed us to our enemies in the UN. Stripped of resources and scattered to the winds, we were reduced to a secret, a memory. When the Pandora virus woke up, we should have been the first line of defense. When huge clouds of mist appeared over the sea, when people started vanishing, we should have figured out what was going on. And when those people started coming back, changed, hostile, alien, we should have been ready to fight, but we failed. The ecosystem started to change, imperceptibly at first, then faster and faster. 3 factions arose. New Jericho, trying to restore order and purity. Sanhedrin, hoping to build a world without hierarchies. And the disciples of Anu, a new syncretic religion dedicated to adaptation and biological change. At war with the world and at odds with each other, these factions cannot find a way forward. Now the mist is returning and armies are rising from the sea. Without the Phoenix Project, humanity will fall. It's time to rise from the ashes.
I apologize for my cough throughout the recording if you hear it at all. Just got better from a little bit of a small head cold that I had. However, here we are in Phoenix Point. So, for those of you who don't know what Phoenix Point is, it is a XCOM-like tactical turn-based game with realistic bullet physics, which we'll look a little bit more into when we actually get into the main combat. Right now, this is our base. The orange ring here is the radar range of our base, and these little question marks are unexplored. Who do we have first now? Alan, Jungle, Catherine, Nova, Lionheart, and Spider. Good pick. Spider. Alrighty. So here we can edit troops, and if I do get into the more customization, I will edit that out, in case, or since most people probably don't want to do that. Take a look at this. This is our research tab. Any manufacturing we need to get done. So yeah. Let's see. We have a research lab. Access. Alright, let's take our 4 operatives and then start exploring. So, the goal of Phoenix Point is to bring humanity back from the point of extinction, and eventually we'll get a research up in the top right here, which will have us basically keeping track of the current human populace. If it falls below a certain threshold, well, we lose. And it's a very sad day for all of us. Or me in particular. Since this game doesn't have a Iron Man mode, we will simply just try not to reload as much saves as possible. Okay, I'm not gonna read off here, because I'm sure I don't want to bore you people with my rather monotone and rather flat voice. However, with the amount of talking I've done, and also the pause function, I'm sure you can read this for yourself. But to sum it up rather shortly, Thief's broken, and they are being an issue. So I'm going to take care of them for Sneedring, which is one of the remember correct. I don't think it'll be hints. Alrighty, so, for those of you who haven't seen gameplay of this yet, although I'm gonna assume some of you might have done, it did release last, technically speaking, within 2020, I'm pretty sure. So, blue area is where we can move and then shoot.
Ready to roll.
And like everything we're past there, and we'll soon find some people to take care of with a realistic bullet physics, which is a much better thing rather than the hit chance that XCOM has. Ringers. No, I do quite like the look of the game. You know, modern, futuristic, with a mixture of kind of post-apocalyptic slash modern. Did I say modern? I'm pretty sure it said futuristic. I don't know. Game looks good. Game good. Game make caveman brain go, ooh, pretty.
Catch me if you can.
Voice acting, on the other hand, for this, not gonna lie, I am not a personal fan. I think you might be able to get mods for this, and if that's the case, well, yeah, I think you're definitely able to get mods for this. If that's the case, I am going to definitely see about some sort of voice pack, because okay, so this is a, well, that was the free aim mode, which is a rather unique feature for a XCOM-like, being able to manually choose where your shot's going to hit.
Proceeding. Ready to roll.
Alright, so we gotta either make a shot here, or free aim, which you'll be able to see a little bit better. The inner blue circle is where 50% of the shots will land, while the outer ring is where 100% of the shots will land, which is kind of... I don't quite know the maths on that, but I'm gonna go with the idea of, say you get 3 shots, 1 out of 3 is gonna hit. Free aim mode, though, lets you aim a bit more. You're able to shoot limbs, disable them, and then there's bleeding, so lots of fun times. Risk. Bang.
In my sights.
Then let's try risking pistol shot.
Receiving.
How could you not seen him? I mean, I guess he's crouched, but I feel like the level of visibility you have would be able to see someone crouching over here. Although that said, game lighting probably a lot darker. That's that turn button. So another neat thing of this one, cover is simply that. If cover gets hit, you won't get damage and the bullet will just be wasted. Opposed to what XCOM had of sit down here and you get a flat percentage rate. Ow. Please no. Now, speaking of cover, fuck, it would be a good idea to not have my troops out in the open.
I was born ready.
I bet you were, spider. Bang.
In my sights.
Oh! What are we doing?
Ready to roll.
How far can you? Not a great distance.
Rolling.
Sure, why not?
I can see them.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's what? Killed one already, so that's... And there's still the one above, or do you bump down? You keep up down. Either way, Jesus Christ, 5 people? I will hold off on you.
Let's just get this over with.
That's a pretty good line. Good timing, too.
Proceeding.
I feel like I'm going to literally contradict what I just said about having 5 people out in the open.
Escaping the Phoenix.
Ready to rock. I'll be right there.
But at the same point, something. Damn it. Alright, let's see how bad this gets. This one is in cover, so... Well, he's gonna die. Well, Nova, you shine too brightly for this world. Well, shit. Dead now. Clearly, they just weren't trained properly, and it was not my fault at all.
On the move. Identifying target. Hostile wounded.
This is what we trained for, right?
I didn't see how many will points he had left. Fuck. Okay, he has 1. Let's not get either of them killed. You. Ow.
Okay.
Get 1 bash. And then we'll go Overwatch here.
Eyes open.
Obviously, he's got his back turned to the enemy, but locational damage only matters where it hits, not necessarily. Also, Jesus fucking Christ, there's 6. Fuck. You bastard.
Still wounded but active.
Well, I highly doubt I'm getting control. They wouldn't this turn.
Ready, sort of.
My head. I can't breathe.
Really, that you miss. Guy whose back is literally next to you. Able to shoot halfway across. No, technically speaking, yeah, that's okay. He could have shot his friend there. Let's just fuck you.
Identifying target.
Let's fuck you. Oh,
here we go.
Oh yes, if you couldn't tell, it stops you when you're when you see an enemy. And it doesn't just fuck up your movement. In fact, you can even redirect yourself. Well... Ooh. Ooh. 3 KIA. One, two. I might be fucked.
Hi there. My name is Athena, and I'd like to thank you on behalf of Synedrion as a whole. You know, outsiders sometimes think of Synedrion as a bunch of naive, helpless people living in a big bubble. And I know we can appear that way. But the truth is, we are more like a powder keg. Trying to build a truly democratic society without hierarchies involves a lot of arguing. The terraformers want one thing, the polyphonic tendency another. Zara clashes with Nikolai, Stas tries to keep everyone calm. Every haven has a totally different set of priorities, and then something like this happens. I'm being honest about our flaws, because I think, crazily enough, the whole thing works. We've built something remarkable, given everything we've been through, and the Phoenix Project could help us really make a difference on this wretched planet. Think about it, please. We have a lot in common, and here's your payment. We believe in people being rewarded for their labor. You're welcome. I hope we can work together again.
Oof. Oof. That's what I got to say right now. Did recover all their stuff though, right? Just give you a med kit for no specific reason. Well, I got one trooper. I can't even recruit one yet. This is... Oh, cool, and then a scavenger. Oh, that said, I don't actually have to do it, so I'm not going to.
Research complete.
Recruitment. Those will let me start to recruit someone to replace all 3 of my dead people. Let's increase. Hey, tech material. Oh. Yeah, Derek, I'd love to help you stop a bunch of rampaging sociopathic soldiers. Oh.
Synedrion was built on a dream, a world without hierarchies, without leaders, where human beings could embrace the potential of technology without its destructive side effects. The radicals of the old world had been proven right. The status quo could not sustain itself. But what now? What was the next step? Some argued for coexistence with the Pandoran ecosystem, hoping for a peaceful solution. Others advocated putting humanity before nature and claiming the planet for themselves. Trusting in the safety of their havens, the people of Sanhedrin argued about the best way forward. But the Pandora virus had little interest in their arguments, and its power was still growing.
You see, the problem with this whole anarchy thing is obviously there's no boundaries, and that's the good part of that. Both good and bad, actually. But not being able to work together or suppose fall on one side or another of events, run into the problem of stagnation. Which, I mean, to be fair, seems to be the common reoccurring theme here with everyone. But points. Ugh, days. Tactical run. Oh, damn. So, crazy doctor, and just fucking threw a bunch of materials at us. Alright. I mean, so far, not turning out. I mean, minus the whole.
Randall Symes was the last leader of the Phoenix Project. His great-grandfather had been there when it was founded, and he was there to witness its end. When we took back Phoenix Point, we found his notes. In his final days, as the world collapsed around him, he had been working frantically to understand the Pandora virus. Somewhere in the complicated history of the project, in decades of missions and investigations, there had to be an answer. His notes were damaged, too many of the files corrupted. But perhaps, if we could retrace his steps, we could figure out where his journey had taken him and what the answers he had discovered would mean for us.
Research complete.
Alrighty. Again, I'll give it a second or two. You guys can pause to read. I'm a fairly fast reader.
New Jericho was one man's vision, and everything depended on that one man. Before the war, Tobias West had been a billionaire, an elusive, controversial businessman who denounced war even as he profited from it. When the world fell, his empire began to rise. Some said he was a genius, a man of principle, dedicated to equality and merit, fighting to preserve the core of human freedom, our will. They said he had a plan, that he could lead us to victory. Others called him a dictator, a megalomaniac, fearful of infection and obsessed with purity. They said he was willing to do anything to win, no matter the cost. The Phoenix Project needed allies. New Jericho could help us turn the tide, but it all depended on one man.
Anywho, as I was saying, I don't remember. Oh, back to exploring.
Research complete.
What, not another cutscene for me?
A Sanhedrin haven is under attack.
Sucks to them, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I'm a fast reader, but slower talker. Sure, let's get buddy.
Construction complete.
Okay, bigger, tougher thing. I've yet to even hurt more people. Bunkers. Okay, so choice of either let's get old fluffy sheep back or scaly sheep. Okay, so this is to please the one people. Or to make the disciples happy. This one. Person in. Now let's see. Personally, okay, so what are the uses of sheep? We have wool. I want to say milk. I feel like that's an extremely wrong thing. I know there's goat cheese. That's not right. That's not. Goat and sheep aren't interchangeable, rather. Goat cheese. Yeah, I never heard of sheep cheese. I guess I think it might depend on the quality of the scales, if I'm thinking about this realistically. Okay, so I can either piss off the disciples, or I could make Sanhedrin happy, piss off Jericho. Alright, let's go for pureness here. Fuck the cultists. Welcome to the most important decision of the game thus far. Should sheep be a thing? Okay, that was a long-winded thing. I was actually figuring...
The more the disciples of Anu invest into this mutation tech, the further away they will move from what New Jericho considers humanity. This is not a threat, but a statement. There is still time to look to reason, not superstition, for solutions, to seek answers in human will, instead of submission to the alien. But that time is running out.
Tobias West's kind of an asshole thus far. He's a dictator from what I can tell. A tech dictator, and wants to restore purity, which to a point is like kind of good, because, well, bring back some of the old world and trying to like get rid of a genetic mutation that fucking over the world is a good goal. But not learning to adapt is also this falls again into the realm of stagnation. Yes, wonderful. Got it, you hate people. Oh yes, the cyborg.
Phoenix, if you are receiving this message, then respond on the secure channel I have provided. It is essential that the information I am about to give you is kept confidential. My name is not important now, but I am known among the pure as Subject 24, the 24th volunteer in a program set up by Tobias West that gave us hope. We had a solution. A solution! A secret program that would fix the world. And in the final moment, he backed down. Nothing prepared me for his treachery, his selfish cowardice. But his attempts to erase us have failed. It was known as Project Purity. One man's dream of replacing every inch of human flesh with neurally controlled prosthetics. When I volunteered for the project, I had nothing left. My entire family had succumbed to the Pandora virus. I've watched my wife through bulletproof glass as she slowly turned into an abomination. Abominations! They're everywhere, waiting, watching. I had nothing left to lose. Along with many other brave men and women, I put myself forwards. A lot was sacrificed. He pushed us to the limit. Dozens of us died or were left crippled, and we came close to success. The Juggernaut Warrior was the final design. More than a soldier, more than a human, with titanium skin impervious to infection, perfectly pure. Pure as a smile in winter, as a human should be. There were problems. Total encapsulation created some. Mental instability, hallucinations, dreams. Not everyone could take it, but there was no shortage of volunteers to take the program forwards. And then Tobias West, the coward, the traitor, the small-minded charlatan, pulled the plug. Terrified of what he couldn't understand, the great leader ordered everyone involved with the project killed. Killed! Maybe he thought if he buried us, he'd bury the truth of his shame along with us. His shame! But we fought back. I and several others managed to escape. For years we remained silent, hiding, running, waiting for the right moment. The right moment. And that moment has come. Facing a losing battle against the Pandora virus, the weak-minded West has reactivated the old Project Purity facilities, and that makes him vulnerable. Phoenix, I am offering you an exchange. I know the location of the facility and how to get in. You have the firepower. The power! Hailstorms of fire and acid. Raid the lab and share the tech with us. All this time in hiding has left us damaged and in need of urgent repairs. If you succeed, we will both gain. Humanity will gain. We are the pure. The pure! We are the future. Help us, Phoenix. Help our species.
I mean, yeah, why not?
This new Jericho neural tech we've been hearing about, it sounds like a pretty cool technology, really, but has anyone thought about how easily it could be abused by, I don't know, an autocratic leader with delusions of grandeur? You think so? Because to me, it seems like these principles never find structural expression and are thrown aside all too easily when it's convenient. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe New Jericho is all you believe it to be. I hope so.
Yeah. Man, I feel bad for Jungle. The fact that he's just been having to drive around. Probably buried his friends. Well, he was in it, so it was probably buried, but less of a threw him into. Either way, it's bad.
Identifying target.
Advancing. Alright. So, idea is we're just gonna play ring around the Rosie until escape zone reveals itself.
Ready to fire.
Anyways, as I was saying, what a poor bastard. What bad that I mean, I didn't lead his friend's death. Rather, they were just practically inept. Really feel like I should shoot them something, but let's just jump back away.
Moving to coordinates.
Boy, am I glad they don't have guns.
Taking aim.
Okay, where's... sorta... shoot him. Especially since he's literally got his back turned. He's casket. No. Let's not lose my one original guy. My only guy, as it were. Ah. Turn order got messed up. Yay, good job at leveling up for running away. Bravely. That's super cool. Like a bunch of steel workers who decided to just hold out. That's kind of inspiring. Fuck no, I'm not gonna be an asshole. Worm infestation. You see, I have one. I'll recruit someone. Old top. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Why not? Let's help Merlin.
The Synedrian Haven is under attack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Really just sell more than 100? That's... Jesus. That's bad. Okay. Oh god. Okay, I'll definitely need to help them. Okay. Is okay, so you are heavy. Okay, I don't. Or I'll hope that we can help a bunch of fucking not die. Don't mention to him the fact that he's a bunch of... fucker. I messed a little bit here. Well, he can throw a grenade at least. Akron? Akron. We have someone who's absolute garbage at his gun, and we have someone who's managed to survive an ambush and three of his friends dying. Right, I'm sure this will go good. This sounds like the start of a horrible action. Would it be buddy cop movie? No. I don't think necessarily buddy cop movie. Cops. Oh well, not that it matters too much.
Five by 5.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Let's show 'em what we can do.
Fucking old. Was it just he got old after his friends all died? God, I keep dwelling on that fact. I feel really bad about that.
All set.
Up and away. I guess.
Double time.
Where's it just? Oh well.
Moving to coordinates.
Gosh. That means probably one frightened scumbags.
Already there.
I don't know what Akron, but let's hope. Hey.
Next light. Here we go.
God. Feel like oh, days and sorry. Not too bad. Damn. Fuck. That means one of those goddamn mist towers over there. I don't know if any of you know it, but XCOM, Terror of the Deep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the inspiration came from for this game came from that.
Moving to coordinates.
Because XCOM Terror of the Deep was, I think, just aliens but in the water. A little unoriginal. And, you know, I feel like there's probably a bit one could insinuate from it. From its source material. I didn't quite know that one all too well, if I'm being honest. But again, I feel like they had... It's a bunch of crab men, which are literal crab men, not just from the ocean that are attacking people on land. I think in Terror of the Deep they're more in the water fighting them, which is even more horrifying because walk the ocean is a horrible place. Man, it's really exciting what's happening over here. Someone's dead. No, feels like there's some definite inspiration taken from it.
Moving out. On it.
Like, it could very well just be... Not imagining this conspiracy weaving, but it feels like some definite inspiration was taken from it.
Taking offensive action.
Oh, that's a chunk of wall.
Stop the bleeding.
Oh, fucks. Rather not you die, like...
I'm getting there.
Really? No one?
I'm going. Now get him next time.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just toss it because I'm probably gonna turn anyway, so might as well. Hey, I got him.
Termination orders loaded.
Good thing I broke.
Taking offensive action.
Okay.
Let's just get this over with.
Shit. What hit him? Let's move. Shit. Feel like I should. No. Oh, it's spider drone? I think. Oh lord, I don't know if I have to about a seizure one.
Success.
Hell, he can't move it. Might as well just put him in. Oh, you motherfucker. Don't shoot. Oh. That's a spider.
All set. I'm here. Do we have a plan?
Okay, you're
Five by
literally.
five. Here we go. What are we doing?
Wait, that means you can put it on your plot bar. What do you mean? Do not have. I can't believe.
I'm here.
Okay, you and I. Lying prick bastard. Yes.
Here. I'm here. What's our move?
I highlighted. Oh. You were dead. Fuck. Oh. Okay then. Crossbow quiver. Ooh, Android.
Synedrian probably seems strange to you. Trying to build a better world. A world radically different from the one most of us grew up in. Well, I'm sure it sounds very utopian. But why do we so easily accept the world getting worse and can never imagine it getting better? I'm glad our values are aligned, at least in this matter. Please keep thinking about what kind of world you want to live in.
Yeah, sorry. Alright, manufacturing. Let's get something heavy. Another fruit. Oh yeah, you. I think I need some more fruit. Fruits. How about you? Here we go. About getting armor also. Piss off the. We are getting a little pretty happy though. Will be shot. What a great mod.
Research complete.
Check out this.
Research complete.
Okay, food. And another cutscene.
The disciples of Anu were a mystery. Where others saw devastation, they saw hope. Where others saw the end of the world, they saw a new beginning. Their leader called herself the Exalted, and she claimed to believe in humanity. She preached that the human soul was perfect, that the root of our problems was our insufficient evolution. The Pandora virus was a threat, but it was also an opportunity to change ourselves, to become better humans, to mutate. We knew that humanity needed to adapt. There was no other way to survive. The disciples offered a solution, but what was their endgame? There was something beyond their hierarchies and their rituals. The Exalted had a secret.
Ooh, lots of material.
Ascendian Haven is under attack.
Again, sorry about the coughing. That done. should be able. I'll take care of the Sims first. So that's where I'll end for now. The next episode we can definitely pick up. Was it new Jericho purity thing? That's it. With Cyborg. Okay. Right there. Alright, Alice. Go for what?
Anything that moves, dies.
I like that. That is a good way to take. And we have.
Let's blast him. Rolling.
Fair. Or do you... Let's see. Glasses.
I was born ready. Let's blast them.
And sure that this fucker does. When he moves on us. Bad.
In my sights. I'll be right there.
That's not true.
On it.
Eyes peeled. Lining up a shot.
Yeah, let's just take this.
Problem solved.
Esther. Ow.
Pain.
Hi, you stupid.
Yeah.
Bob.
Right my way.
Heading out. Eyes open.
With a watcher. Oh.
Identifying battle.
That's all of them. At this point, I feel like let me get the journal, but whatever.
Dashing to the coordinates.
Semantics, though. Where's semantics? Oh, I think it's semantics. That's the correct word. But I can. Their word. Or.
Keep it together, operative.
Nice. And then it'll be a lovely cutscene. Oh. Alrighty. And here is your cutscene. Maybe. Pretty sure. There we go.
As the world fell apart around us, it was difficult not to feel guilty. Some chose to be proactive and fight, but not me. I came here instead. My best weapon is my mind, and I need silence to put it to work. The history of the Phoenix Project is a complex tapestry. In Russia, Turkey, Britain, Spain, not one unbroken lineage, but a tangle of organizations, each passing the torch to the next with only one goal: to protect the human race. But protect it from what? Did they know about the Pandora virus, and if so, how? The answers are out there. So much has been investigated and collected and analyzed, but it's all scattered, lost. I don't know if it's possible to track it all down, but I have to try. There's only one thing I'm sure of. I can't stay here anymore.
Yep, can't stay at your luxury fucking house. Right. Alrighty, and then quick save. Let's go with crabs are people, legit or quit. 10 points if you get that reference. Anywho, that'll be it for this episode. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, and have a good one all.